Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Anonymous, and in this channel, we talk about gang stalking. We talk about the intricacies, and we talk about the little nuances, the the psychological manipulation. We talk about everything that encompasses this operation. In this video, I want to speak to you about the obsessive monitoring of the target. Now, um, the obsessive monitoring of the target has many purposes, but in this channel, I want to talk to you about how the target it is made to feel uncomfortable uh, for doing the things that everyone does. For example, there was a time where I was made to obsessively use sanitizer, to obsessively clean everything that I touched, for obsessively be a clean freak. Why? Because I was being monitored 24/7, and every time that I did something that could leave my germs anywhere, I would hear ew, gross, disgusting, ugh, and I would hear criticisms by the guys and by my roommates in the freaking in the shelter. And that is one thing that would happen. For example, everyone takes a piss in the shower, right? For disgusting as it might possibly be, everyone just does it. But the moment that you have a roommate being, oh, that's gross, that is when I cared about what these people used to think of me, or the perception of these people. When I believed about what they would think of me, it is when I took action to not do it, because I would get criticized, for not washing my hands one time. If you wash your hands every time, your hands are gonna get dry. You know what I mean? Even though we are all supposed to wash our hands every time, all the time, of course, if you want to take a shit, of course you want to wash your hands, or if you're gonna go take a piss, yeah, it's sanitary. But if you do it to such a way that is obsessive, which is what I was doing, because every time I would hear ew, and I would feel that I was monitored, by everything that I would do. This is where people are driven mad. Now, the obsessive monitoring of the target is part of the conditioning, because you are being observed by everything that you do. But there is a point where no one is observing you, but you don't know you're having auditory hallucinations. But the auditory hallucinations are going to represent what the gang stalkers are doing, because now you are imagining what the gang stalkers would say whenever you do something that the gang stalkers will criticize you for. But because auditory hallucinations are indiscernible from real people going, ugh, gross, wash your hands, or that is when your behavior is changing. And when your behavior changes is when they know that you are already hearing things, when you believe that you are being monitored 24/7. And that is exactly what happens when you're getting gang stalked. That's why people feel that they are being monitored even when there's no one in the room, because they are still hearing ew, according to what you believe that gang stalkers would do. So because I'm going to tell you how this works. So you start being monitored, right? And there's going to be a point where you start imagining the expressions of gang stalkers according to your behavior, and your mind is going to start reproducing the auditory hallucinations of people going according to your behavior, or even to your thoughts. But there's not going to be anyone in the room. You're going to hear it maybe outside of the room, outside of the door. But that's how you feel that you're getting gang stalked. That's how that is. That is how you are being, that's how you are made to believe that everyone is watching you and observing all your movements. Now, so that is the effect of obsessive monitoring of a target. When you are being monitored 24/7, you start imagining being monitored, and therefore gang stalkers they don't have to monitor you anymore, because now you are imagining it. You start feeling that you are sure because you have seen it before, but now your imagination is creating these suspicions of being monitored. Whether or not you are having auditory hallucinations, you will not know the difference, because the auditory hallucination will be in the place where you will hear it, in a place where someone has been watching you from before, where someone has been listening, and you're gonna hear it in the voice that you believe, who you believe that person that could be monitoring is. That's why these things are so. That's why targets believe that there's people watching them, because these are so real that they are indiscernible from reality. Now, the effect is that of being monitored 24/7 is that you literally feel that everything that you do is looked at and criticized by the gang stalkers. And let me tell you, unless you're going to be made to feel disgusting, unacceptable by society. I felt that way one time, and it made me a germaphobe. I was even sensitive to people clipping their nails. Yeah, it was an insane experience. But that when you stop caring about what gang stalkers do around you, that is when you get your power back. The moment you give importance to gang stalkers, to what they might think about you, it is the moment that they have a power over you. Because now your behavior is going to be dictated by whether or not you have the approval of gang stalkers. And let me tell you, they're never gonna give you their approval. It is only gonna make you fight harder for their approval. You're gonna have to be cleaner until you become a germaphobe. Until everything, you're never gonna be good enough. Never. And that is what's gonna lead you to insanity. It's gonna lead you to being a germaphobe. It's gonna lead you to literally believe that you have to please someone. It's like if you had a narcissistic mother, where you are never going to be good enough, and whenever you are good enough, they're going to pull the goal further away from you. The pole in Mario, where you reach the flag and you just like brrr, and the fireworks get there. It's only going to be pushed further. And let me tell you, they are going to be playing along as if they're trying to help you. But you're never going to be good enough. It's always about the game of making you believe that they're trying to help you. And they're always going to be trying to help you. But in reality, you're going to be behaving in a self-destructive manner, such as washing your hands obsessively until there is blood on your hands. Because of all the sanitizer, because of all the washing. I lived that. That's how they made me a germaphobe one time. So you only do the behavior that you know in your heart that is acceptable to you. Do not set your standards to anyone else other than yours. Because they're going to try to manipulate you into maybe raising the standard so high that it's self-destructive. If anything that you're doing leads you to self-destruct in any way, shape, or form, you are being manipulated. So the 24/7 monitoring of your actions are literally going to be, how do I explain this to you? I'm sorry, I have made 3 of these videos back to back and I'm starting to feel tired. But I want to finish this on a good note. When you're getting gang stalked, you're going to feel shamed for behavior that is normal. And you will know what the real behavior is. You will know it. But gang stalkers are going to make you feel like you are under par, where it is not acceptable. Do not let gang stalkers dissuade your behavior because of their disapproval. They're going to disapprove. Such as, well, I know that I can leave. I'm going to tell you something. Like, there's times where I'm at work and I know that I'm going to get to my food 2 hours later. And I leave tacos in my car. So the moment that I said, oh, well, I'm going to go get my food from my car, you're literally going to have gang stalkers go, ew. They're going to disapprove of that. But let me tell you, I know the tacos are going to be good. I know they're not going to make me sick. If I forgot, I'm going to fucking eat them anyways, regardless of them thinking it's disgusting or not. Yeah, I know that it's a little bit disgusting. I know. But I'm going to fucking eat them anyways, regardless of them thinking whatever it is that you want to think. I will put them in the fridge, most of the time. But I will forget because I'm human. There's times where I'm going to fucking fart at work. And guess what? Gang stalkers are going to be like, ugh, and they're going to try to mock you for it. And they're going to try to make you feel embarrassed. Maybe I do a little dance of if there's a song that I like, and they're going to be like, oh, stupid, or they're going to laugh. But then again, that is the thing that they do when they are monitoring you 24/7. They're going to try to make you feel ashamed for any type of behavior that could make you feel happy. That anything that they could possibly shame you for, they're going to try to shame you for it. Because that's what it is about. It is about making you feel shame. It is about making you feel inadequate. Do not allow them to feel inadequate. Do not allow them to make you feel inadequate, because you're not. But they will do everything in their power to make you believe that you're inadequate, that you're not enough, that you're less than them. But pay attention. Most of these mockeries are coming from people who are nothing, who are stupider than you, but who believe that they're smarter. So anyways, to finish this video, you are not inadequate, but gang stalkers will make you do everything in their power to manipulate you into believing that you are. Thank you so much for watching. Please share, please like, subscribe, and just know that regardless of you being a targeted individual or not, haters, people who see you as more, will try to manipulate you into believing you are less than them. Do not fucking let them. Bye guys, I love you.